taking so long. Hello and welcome to the Take Steps Walk in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in the United States of America. I'm Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck, and you are watching USA Global TV and Radio. Joining me is CATHY Fulton. CATHY, welcome. Hello.
Hey, good morning.
Nice to see you here.
It's good to see you in person.
In person. It's crazy how windy it is today, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's sticking to my lipstick.
We've had a hard time getting the booth set up, and we've got the American flag over here. And hi, folks. Come on over. You want to be interviewed? Say hello.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
Debbie.
Hi, Debbie. I'm Jacalyn Kerbeck, and this is USA Global TV and Radio.
Hello.
What brings you to the event today?
I have Crohn's disease, and I'm celebrating 40 years with this disease. So,
Congratulations. Yeah. That's fantastic. I have ulcerative colitis since 1991.
Okay.
So, yeah. So what do you think of this event?
this is the first time I've been here. It's really fun so far.
Excellent. There's a lot to see and really nice people here, and the event's going to get started.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's great. So we're really glad that you stopped by.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Take care. Hi, would anyone like to be interviewed? You're right here. Say hello. You're on USA Global TV and Radio right now.
Hello.
What brings you to the event?
Oh, yeah. To the event because I suffer from IBS.
All right.
And I always do the walk.
You always do the walk. Where are you from?
From Philadelphia, PA.
All right. Well, we're happy to have you here.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.
And what is your book about?
My book is the story of how and why I left the corporate world and started a television and radio platform. Behind the green screen right here. Yeah. It's $20 and $10 goes to the Crohn's Colitis Foundation. Hi, who'd like to step up for an interview? Not yours. Okay, we have some shy people, lots of people. So the event actually isn't starting until 11 o'clock. And they're $20, $10 goes to the foundation. Okay, Kathy. So Kathy and I have just met for the first time, and we've been working together for a few months now.
Since maybe March.
Yeah, since March, and actually I didn't even recognize you when you first came over. I was so used to seeing her in this little box.
Right, I know. You get one idea of what a person looks like, and then they're either shorter or taller or
exactly. Yeah. So I'll just turn around and so people can see what's going on here. So the concourse is set up so that all along, no matter which way you go, there are various displays, sponsors, vendors, and of course people are just getting here because it's been pouring rain. So the rain has stopped, as you can see over there. That is I-76 or I-95. I'm not sure which one. But we are at Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Philadelphia Eagles, Kathy.
Yes.
And Kathy drove all the way up from where?
Ashburn, Virginia.
She drove up from Virginia to be here for this event. That's how dedicated.
Dedicated.
Yes.
Dedicated.
Now, what's your connection to Crohn's and colitis?
Oh, I have not one, but three. I have three connections. My 91-year-old mother has colitis, and Gabby and Sophie, my multi-poos, have colitis as well. They were diagnosed last year. My mom was diagnosed with colitis back in 2006, right after my dad passed away. And so, yes, I'm very well indoctrinated with this condition or disease. I guess it's a disease.
Yes,
and
you're surrounded by it all the time.
Yes, I am. Everyone is in diapers, and the dogs, and really, I mean, it's kind of ironic because Gabby, who we call the little blonde one, so Sophie has black fur, and Gabby had an outbreak on Thursday.
Oh.
Yeah. And so the vet had told me, just keep this medication. It's a certain medication for dogs. And here we go. And
it's very windy. Our flag is even blowing over now.
Yeah, and but it's amazing after about 24 hours. I mean, because she's usually very outgoing and very just real animated, and you can just tell a just complete change in her disposition. Her tail was down, she just wasn't herself. But in 24 hours, it's like that medication is just like a little miracle drug for her.
Amazing.
So you just feel so bad.
What kind of medication was it?
It starts with an M, and I mean, I can't. Of course, I can't remember it right now. You know,
Yes.
I've often wondered if it worked in humans, but I don't think I should do a clinical trial on my mother. I don't think that would go over well.
I don't think so either. Hi, welcome.
How are you?
Would anyone like to step up for an interview on USA Global TV Radio? Come on over. Come on over. Come on.
With those glasses, come on.
Come on.
You have to show the world.
Tell us your name.
Joanna Berry,
Hi, Joanna. Where are you from?
IVX Health.
Okay.
Hi, Justin.
And what brings you here today?
Crohn's and colitis. My mom actually had Crohn's and colitis. She was one of the first African Americans back in the 1980s before we even knew about Remicade or Stelara. So I'm here every year just to support the people that has the Crohn's and colitis.
It's fantastic. Well, thank you
you.
for being here.
You're welcome.
You're
And thank
awesome.
you guys. You're awesome.
Yeah, I love your glasses.
Oh,
They're
thank you.
fabulous.
Thank you.
Thank
God
you.
bless.
Oh, wait,
God
wait
bless
a minute.
you.
We didn't show the world your nails. Hello.
Oh, woo! Thank you.
Thank
guys.
you.
God bless.
Bye-bye.
How are you?
Hi,
Hey,
Justin.
hi. I'm holding the flag.
You're seeing As It Happens live. Justin
Good to see
Mirigliani
you.
is here. We're
Hey
live.
everybody, we're live.
Hi.
Take
How are
steps.
you?
Hi.
And the family's here.
The family's here.
Yeah.
Hi, Amy.
Hi.
Come on up. Come on up. Come on up.
You're
Hello.
on worldwide
Say
television.
hello. Say hello to everyone. Tell us your names.
I'm Amy. I'm Justin's wife.
I'm Alex. I'm Justin's daughter. I'm Rebecca. I'm Justin's other daughter.
Hi.
Hi. I'm Laura. I'm Justin's mom.
Nice to meet you all. So what brings you here today?
Why you guys here? What you gonna do? Take steps to
Come
what?
with you for end-to-end Crohn's and colitis.
That's right. That's right. Gotta do it, right?
Hi. All right. What do you want to say to the world?
This is a very good cause, and we need to really step up the steps, because there's so many people in this world that don't even know what's wrong with them. We have to be able to share that with them so they have some relief, some understanding of what's going on in their bodies.
Outstanding. You are hired, my dear. And would you like to say hello?
Hi, how are you?
And your name is?
I'm Laura's better half. Vincent.
All right, Laura's better half. Hi.
Hi, I'm Lindsay. I'm Justin's sister.
Nice to meet you. Family
Here to
event.
support him.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here, all of you. Excellent. Hello. All right. So as you see, people are starting to fill up this area. They're walking by. Hi. Feel free to come on up. Yes, Kathy will take the signature for you. And the general session actually starts at 11 o'clock, and I will not be going in there. But I see two other people we're going to interview. Let me step over here for the moment. We don't have anything keeping us from walking around. Hi, who are you, please?
I'm John Wilson.
Hello, John
I'm
Wilson.
so happy to be here with Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck.
Hey, I'm Joe Gwiz. How are you?
Gentlemen, what brings you here today?
The good doctor brings us here today to support her in Crohn's and Colitis Foundation.
That's right.
And how about you?
I'm here to support everybody.
That's fantastic. Excellent.
Thanks for having us.
Well, thanks for being here. And you see that it's clearing up. The weather is definitely much better. John, thank you for your help in carrying everything
I'm
from
the
the parking
roadie.
lot.
I'm the road stage.
And Joe, thank you for getting up at the crack of dawn to be here today
No problem.
and driving from Virginia. Beautiful. All right, gentlemen, thank you. We have a little bit of a challenge today in that there's no power. So we can only broadcast as long as this computer is able to broadcast. Justin,
Yes.
I'd love for you to speak to our audience and tell them about your diagnosis. Tell them about the journey that you've been on.
Well, I was just telling the family if this were 7 years ago, I would be in a panic making sure I knew where every bathroom was in this entire stadium, because I would have to go probably 12 times in the next 3 hours. But I was diagnosed in 2002. I really suffered for 12 years off and on. Never went into remission, really struggled with it. And I was limping by. I thought, you know, if this is the worst, it is. But unfortunately, it got worse. I was diagnosed with high-grade dysplasia. That's a highly precancerous cells in the colon. And long story short is I have my entire rectum, anus, and large intestine removed, and now I have a permanent ileostomy, and life couldn't be better. I don't have to worry about where a bathroom is. I don't have to worry about stops in the car and long car rides, and I could work out in the gym. I do everything that I did before. So this is a great cause. The news that we got this week about cancer is phenomenal. I mean, how great was that there were 14 people with colorectal cancer that were cured, that they believe are cured with immunotherapy. And that's great. But you know what? We're a forgotten community. I know cancer is an important disease to fight through and to make sure that we fund and get cures, but so is Crohn's and colitis. So please remember us.
Thank you, Justin. And Justin and I met through the Crohn's Colitis Foundation, through
That's right.
Dawn.
That's right.
And we did the spin event together. And now Justin is one of our talking heads on USA Global TV. So is Kathy. Kathy, come on over. So tell our audience about your experience with Talking Heads and the value that it brings to you, if it does.
Yeah, it does. It gives me the opportunity to dissect. It'll give me the opportunity to dissect many categories in interior design. And we started out with kitchens, and there's so many layers that go into developing a kitchen project. And so then, because of the season, I segued into pools, and we've been talking about all the pool selections and everything that goes into creating your pool project. And this week we're going to be talking about landscaping your pool. So,
woo! I love it.
I can use that. I don't have a pool, but I can use the landscaping part of it.
Yeah, I think it's transferable.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's just been a great opportunity to, like I said, just dissect the categories and get my message out there. So it's a wonderful opportunity.
And when can people watch your show?
Well, let's see. For the Talking Heads, it's every Thursday at 11 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. But if you're up and you want to watch what's trending, that's on at 10 a.m. And if there's one that's even earlier, it's called Aging Gracefully, and it's on at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So
it's Thursdays with Kathy.
Grab a cup of coffee, sit down,
Hello.
and watch.
I have to step my game up a little bit here.
I'm telling you.
I think they need some signatures.
Oh, excuse me.
Justin, tell us about what you're doing on the channel, USA Global TV and Radio.
Yes, I'm a talking head, which has been great. Just did my second show, and we have the every first Monday, I should say, of every month is Entrepreneur and So Much More, where we talk to some really amazing entrepreneurs and talk about how they built their business, how they maintain their business, and how they maintain their life outside of their business. So there are many important things there. And we also do the Take Steps. Dr. Jacalyn and I take steps to kick IBD, and that's a big part of our passion. So that's what we're doing.
Excellent. And you also are an elevated listener.
I am, thanks to you. I took the class, and I'm an elevated listener, and I'm really happy about that. It's another thing that I can put on my resume that really, it's the wow factor, right? I mean, you want to get attention. If you want a job, if you want to be hired. As an entrepreneur, I want my company to be contracted as much as possible. And the more accolades I have and the more classes I take and learning I do, the better off I'll be.
And tell us about your business. What do you do for a living?
So I do corporate trading. I train people on a lot of the Microsoft applications, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access, Visio Project, and more. I've really started to get into the more recently, really exciting to me, the soft skills training. I'm doing a lot of the coaching for excellence and time management, conflict management, how to receive and also give advice and receive praise, and how to give praise, and a lot of the soft skills classes that really make the difference. When I started my career, I thought that computer training was really it, and that was really the training that was the most important. Turns out that 76% of your success comes from soft skills. So I'm really happy to be doing that now.
All right, fantastic. We're so happy to have you with us.
It's great to be here.
Yeah, it is great to be here. All right, we see. I'm going to go talk to these people for
Let's
a moment.
do it. Yep.
Hi there.
Yeah.
Hi. Would
I'd
you like to be on television, be interviewed?
Yes, with my son.
All right. So tell us who you are and where you're from.
My name is Devontae Gaines. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I have a band called Suede Lace. We do a lot of R&B, pop, jazz, and yeah, I produce and play drums.
Fantastic. And what brings you here today?
What brings me here?
Cause
Yeah,
Help Children's Hospital.
yes.
Okay, very nice. And I love your shirt there.
Thank you.
And who are you?
Richard Gaines.
Hi, Richard.
Devontae's
Nice to meet
father.
you.
Glad
And
to be a part. Stephen Gaines.
I'm Stephen Gaines.
hi. Anything you want to say to the world?
Be positive.
All right, we'll take it. That's
We'll
good.
take it. Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by.
My pleasure.
Okay.
Have a super fantastic day.
Thanks, you too.
You too.
Oh, someone wants to talk to you. I don't know who that is. Who do you want to speak to?
How much are you?
Someone just wrote they want to speak to Mr. Gaines' son. Someone wants to speak to you.
Devontae?
Hey,
Hey, what do you want to speak?
Gaines' son.
What do you want him to know? He's here. Type fast. What are you doing? Okay. We're waiting for you. Okay, well, we wait for that person who wants to speak to you. Yeah, you have a card?
Do a couple.
The musician. I am Elaine. Hi, Elaine. How are you? Elaine Sugar wants to speak to you. I can connect you on Facebook.
Yes. Can I type my name or my Facebook name or?
Yeah, you can. Why not?
Yeah.
What is it? We're gonna type his name. Go ahead. Oops, sorry. Hold on.
DEV.
Hold on.
This is stuff for Jacalyn, and so they're her books. Yeah.
DEV
ANTE.
ANTE.
And last name is Gaines. GAI.
Is it all together? It is, right?
Yes.
GAINES.
Yes.
Okay. There he is, Elaine.
Yep.
You can contact him
Send me a
on.
DM.
Send him a DM. All right, cool.
Thank
Look
you
at
so
that.
much.
Thank you. Bye bye. Hi. Hi. Anybody want to be interviewed?
Oh, what's this for the news?
Yeah, this is USA Global TV and Radio. Say hello if you will.
Hi. Well, I have
Hi.
Crohn's disease
Hello,
myself, so-
USA Global
Hi.
TV News and Radio.
All right.
We're
So,
at the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation Walk in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
and what brings you here today?
Well, my daughter right here, Shanice, actually has Crohn's disease. Now you can take the rest
Now, tell us about
Say
what
something,
your
honey.
experience has been like.
It was difficult at first. When I first got diagnosed, I didn't know what Crohn's disease was. I knew nothing about it. So it was a little scary. And then as time went on and, hospital stays and stuff, I found out more about it. I found the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation and Camp Oasis and different programs and things like that. So now I'm 33 years old. I've been dealing with this since I was 15. And it's gotten a lot easier.
Well,
There's
that's
a lot more
good news.
resources and
Yeah. All right. And do you want to give any inspiration, any comments of positivity to cheer
the
people
Girls
on?
with Guts Facebook page is amazing. Shout out to the Girls with Guts Facebook page. I'm here representing you guys as well. And anybody with Crohn's disease or colitis or IBD, keep fighting. IBD strong. We got this.
Woo, I love it.
Mhm.
Thanks for
Thank
stopping
you.
by. Take care.
The
She
lady
is.
here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So, Justin, what we're hearing is there are a lot of people here today to. Hi. You want to be interviewed?
Interview for what?
Tell us your name
Michael,
and where are you from, Michael?
Philadelphia.
And what brings you here today?
Representing Diesel Watson.
Deesa Watson. Okay. Do you work there or
No,
no?
my girlfriend does.
Okay. So you're on their team.
Yeah.
All right. Fantastic. And how are you finding your experience today?
Great.
All right. There you have it. Thank you. So, Justin, what I was saying was there are people that are here because they have the disease or they're supporting other people or they're sponsors or they somehow got in without registering. I'm kidding.
One of the three.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there are a lot of updates in terms of what's available, treatment options for people. as opposed to what they're used to be. Although I personally am still on the same medication I was on way back then. And thank you, people, for watching. I appreciate it. Oh, it's still Elaine Sugar. Elaine, you are the best. In the Facebook group, you have to actually put your name and give permission to be able to have them put your name.
To your top fan badge.
Yes. Well, as I mentioned before, there is no power, so we're able to broadcast as long as this battery lasts. So
Nothing's easy, I'll tell you.
No. Hi, come on over.
It's live TV for you.
Hi. Would you like to be interviewed? No? Okay. Would you like to be interviewed?
I'm fine.
All right. We're getting some shy people. That's okay.
That's all right. That's
It's
all right.
okay. Anyone like to be interviewed on USA Global TV and Radio? No. No.
I think for the offer.
Okay. All right.
Well, shy or not, Dr. Jacalyn, I think it's important that people are here. That's the main thing. Whether they want to be on TV or not is a different story. And that's great if we would love to have you. But if not, we just want to thank you for being here and supporting this community. We're really underfunded and we're not thought of enough. So thank you.
Exactly. Justin, I want to show them the banner.
Yeah.
So this is our, I can't get it to go. There we go. Woo! Yeah, so the broadcasting situation is not as I thought it was going to be either. So I actually am walking around holding the computer, which is great because we're getting the message out. That's all that matters.
Right.
People are stopping by and they're looking.
It's actually much harder with the laptop, but
It
you're doing
is.
a great job. It's not easy.
We can also have you and Kathy use your phones, and you can go other places, and we can put you in.
Sure.
Yeah. So we'll be doing that too. We'll have on-the-spot interviews from the actual events. All right. There's Preston Elliott is here today from WMMR. He will be giving part of the general session opening, I believe. So
You will. And just a heads up for anybody who's coming, we are going to be starting a little bit late today because the weather is absolutely atrocious today and traffic isn't great. So probably about 10, 20 minutes, maybe even a half an hour late on the start of the event, but we're actually going early. So
yeah,
it doesn't affect us. But
it doesn't affect us.
Just a heads up.
And my hopes of selling the book today and giving $10 to the foundation is more like people are just taking the book. So so that's okay. Hopefully they'll get a good read. And hello to Janetta. Nice to have you with us. Janetta Barry. She's joining us from Oxford, from the UK,
Yes.
outside London. We're glad to have you.
And that reminds me, you got to remember this disease has no borders. In fact, when I'm doing my events, the alumni hockey events, that's really the mantra. The disease has no borders. So we're trying to help people in Canada and in Europe and all over the world. So just because we're in Philadelphia today doesn't mean that this is just about Philadelphia or the Philadelphia chapter. We want to help everybody around the world.
So true. And, I have an opportunity to go to London for the Women of Heart Awards, and that, I believe, is the 12th of November. So I'm putting it out to the universe because I can only imagine that hotel rooms have to be big money, big dollars, maybe $1,000 a night. I'm not really sure. Kathy, you want to join us here? Justin just brought up a good point, which is that these diseases do not know any boundaries. They're not just here in Philadelphia. People with ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease, it's all over the world.
Yes, it is. It's even in animals.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't know that actually until you told me.
No, nor did I. It was a rude awakening last year about this time. My two dogs, Gabby and Sophie, were diagnosed with colitis.
Both?
Yes, at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
I had no idea that animals. Yeah.
Hi, how are you? Would you like to be interviewed?
No, not really.
All right, that's a no.
And there you have it.
It's okay.
Would you like a signature instead?
I would love one.
All
Thank
right.
you.
I will do that.
Kathy
for you.
Fulton live at work here.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, I've gotten.
Where are you guys from?
USA Global TV and Radio.
Oh, how cool.
I guess I shouldn't stand in front of the sign.
You don't need me. You got much more photogenic interviewees.
Not true.
All
Not
right.
true.
So I don't know where.
The program is about to begin. Head to main concourse sections 101, 138, right by the Verizon steps. That is on the main concourse, not in the bowl. So nobody In the moment, we'll be able to see or hear our presentation. Once
Hi there.
again, presentation 138 main concourse. Thank you so much.
All right,
you
so
have to be a
the
volunteer.
event is about to start, and I will be staying here. You two will be heading in, I assume?
Yeah, we'll go in. We have the links on the phone, so maybe we can.
Yeah, they're going to broadcast from the actual event. You have your phone and your computer. So we will be here at the booth, and my two correspondents will be broadcasting live from the actual ceremony.
Yeah.
Right.
Fun day ahead.
Right.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Hi, would anyone like to be interviewed? No, no one wants to be interviewed. I don't bite, I promise. Kathy's signing. All right, so while I have the floor to myself, so to speak, for a moment. I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis in 1991. I was at University of Pennsylvania Hospital, and my doctor gave me the news, and it was like a moment I will never forget. I thought to myself, I am going to have this disease for the rest of my life. It's incurable, and it's chronic, and I have to say that I am actually a better person for having it, because if I wasn't, bye Kathy, thank you. If I didn't have it, I would never have met the people at the Crohn's Colitis Foundation, and they really have changed my life. So if you're out there and you suspect that you may have IBD, ulcerative colitis, Crohn's disease, please do not think that you're the only person, your life is going to be different. Your life is not going to be worthwhile. It absolutely will be. I see we have Justin on the move. Justin's on the move.
I'm on the move.
Yeah, tell us what you're seeing. I love this.
Yeah, everything's starting to kick off now as I'm walking through the concourse. People are getting their going to the and everything. A lot of excited people. The weather didn't dampen anything. Everybody's raring to go and help all of us who are in this IBD community.
And Justin, tell us, there's a special opportunity that our team has actually earned. I'm thrilled about it. Tell us more.
It's going to be great. We're going to get the chance to tour the Eagles locker room. And, I'll tell you what, my kids are thrilled. I have two girls. Alex is 15, Rebecca is 10, and they can't wait to start walking through the Eagles locker room and see what it's like to be a professional football player. And I'll tell you what, your dad's excited too. So. We're ready to
And you
go.
get to have your picture taken with the Super Bowl trophy.
I forgot about that. That's amazing. That's amazing.
It's really a special opportunity, and I'm so grateful to the Crohn's Colitis Foundation. We were able to raise $5,000, which is how we qualified to take that tour. And I have a special friend. I hope she's watching, and I just want to thank her for her generosity and for giving us this ability to actually tour the Eagles locker room.
Before we get started, go down to the light. Head up that way. I'm going to be over here. See my hands up in the air. We're facing up.
That's what we count on, the generosity of people who are empathetic and sympathetic and want to help. And we're very thankful for that, and we hope that people continue to do it.
Thank you, Justin. That's Justin MIRIGLIANI, our expert correspondent, who is actually live inside the event. Justin, what are you seeing as you're walking through the concourse into the ceremony?
Yeah, we're starting to fill up a little bit. We got people at the, as I said, at the tents and different tables. And, there's some games here where kids are throwing footballs into little circles, trying to get the ball into the, well, it's a toilet seat, actually. So, yeah, go here.
Let me spotlight you.
Can you see that? I don't know how well.
Yes, you can definitely see that.
We're throwing the football into the toilet. Obviously, there's a theme here. It's a bathroom theme, and we joke about it sometimes, which is good. I think it's important to joke about things.
All right, folks, we're about 2 minutes away from the program. 2 minutes away.
Diseases.
Seconds 138.
They affect a lot of your life, and you'd be surprised how much. I mean, your joints, your eyes could be affected. Certainly your mental health is affected. I know mine was, and even to this day, I bear scars from those 12 years. But it's a happy group. It's people who are just thrilled to be here. most of them, I think, are patients or people who are here with patients that they love, and that's pretty neat. And that's how I feel great that my family's here. I have my wife and 2 kids, my mom, my dad, and my sister. So I think that's the vibe here, is that people want to be as helpful and loving as possible.
Justin, I'm going to be providing a signature, so I'm going to turn it over to you for a couple of minutes. Just keep telling us what you're seeing. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Sounds good. All right, everybody. Just wanted to thank you all for joining in here physically, and I want to thank you for being on. Just, and Allie Katzman, we need you guys here. Hold on, we have some background noise there. 138 and 101. What I was saying was, we're thankful not only for the people who are here, but also for the people who are watching around the world. I mean, it's amazing what we are in today's world, where we can be broadcasting from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, at the home of the Philadelphia Eagles, 2017 Super Bowl champions. But we're talking to people all over the world, in Canada, in Europe. I know England is a big area where we have some viewers. And it's so exciting to be able to do that. It's something that I personally never thought I'd be able to do in my lifetime. It's something that I'm excited about. What we're seeing is more people coming in to the event. People are getting ready to go down to the field and walk on the field. I mean, think about what a thrill that is, to be able to walk on a field and where your heroes are, right? Where all the Eagles star players have been, and all the fun games that we've been a part of. It's really exciting, and we're happy that you're here. We hope you stay with us throughout the day. We want to be a part of, we want you to be a part of today. Without people, this doesn't work. It really doesn't. It's a very tough time around the world with the pandemic. For a lot of people, for not only personally, but also as companies. Companies are struggling too, and it's a hard time to ask people to put out money to donate. And that's, unfortunately, as we're going through this, that's what we need. We need donations. We hope that people will donate throughout the day today. Even though I know it's hard, if you have $5, $10, and you're willing to donate, we'll be very happy to accept that. And we have so many good people who are here to give it their time, not just the money, but their time, and want to help others. And as I look around, I a lot of smiles and a lot of faces. And believe me, that's important. There's a lot of smiles in a place like this.
Hey, Justin, great reporting. I appreciate it. I have located a power outlet that I am going to be able to charge so we can stay on longer. I love it.
This is your final warning.
So we also have some other
Section 138 and 101.
I'm going to take a peek.
Speak now or forever hold your peace. We need you here now.
They need the doctor.
Or I am taking your donation money and headed to Atlantic City. Come by here now, please. Thank you. Just kidding.
All right. I am going to walk around over here just to find this charging outlet.
Yep.
It's hard to run technology when there's no power, but we have located an outlet.
How many people get a view like this? I'm gonna turn my phone around.
Let me spotlight you. Hold on. Wow, look at that. That is amazing.
Most Eagles fans would kill. And I just feel so lucky to be standing here, not only watching it, but broadcasting from it. Not only just seeing it, but being able to broadcast from it. It's amazing.
That is amazing, Justin. I actually have not walked on the field. I was looking forward to it, but I'll be manning the booth, and I'm excited for when our whole team is together and everyone's seated together and is able to run through the tunnel. and then go into that locker room for that tour. That's pretty cool. So for our friends who are watching around the world, are you affected by IBD? Do you know anyone who has Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis? Do you have any connection to it? We'd love to hear from you. And Justin, while we're waiting to hear from some other people, have you seen Cathy Fulton?
We are ready to begin. First of all,
there we go.
You guys made it here. You arrived. Welcome.
Here, hold on. All right. Can you say that again? I just missed you on that last comment that you made.
Sorry, I just wondered if you can cover the event, Justin.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Folks, just to let you know, the noise that you're hearing in the background is we have a lot of folks on the PA, so there is going to be a little bit of background noise. But on live TV, we know how to handle that stuff. That's nothing out of the ordinary. And you're going to hear some music, and you're going to hear some people just making some announcements.
We are exploring every avenue possible.
And we're, you know, you might have heard the word cure. That's the goal. I mean, obviously, that's the goal. But even prior to getting a cure, if we can make the lives of people better who have these diseases, that's important too. There may not be a day in the immediate future where we have a cure, but I think we're getting closer to having therapies that'll be helpful for people, at least to cope with the, I don't want to say side effects, but I guess the symptoms of the disease. These diseases, again, come with a lot of symptoms, and they're not just in the bathroom. They're all over the place. They're in the eyes, the joints, and mentally. I mean, I think that's something that we forget about a lot of times. And they're kicking off the event now. I'll show you the event.
Without them, we wouldn't be here. So let's just give them a round of applause.
Look how many people are here for this
Now
event.
it's my pleasure to present the 2022 Chairman's Citation Award to Neil Nandi of Penn Medicine.
Award going to Dr. Neil Nandi. Let me tell you something. This man is one of the greatest gentlemen I've ever met. What a wonderful human being. Spectacular doctor. And he deserves everything he gets. He's really done a lot
Let me tell
for
you a
this
little bit
community.
about this guy. He's been incredibly dedicated to the foundation's
If you could pick up that sound, I'm going to let you hear this
He's currently on
speech.
the healthcare chair of the Philadelphia chapter board. He's previously been co-chair of the Safe Steps Executive Council. And he's involved in many other important missions to the chapter and to eradicating this disease. So let's just give Neil a great hand and welcome him. Thank you.
Justin, we've got Cathy Fulton live as well.
Oh, great. Perfect. Hey, Cathy.
Hello, everybody. My name is Neil Nandi, and I'm so lucky and blessed to be here amongst you all today. It makes me feel so wonderful and amazing that everyone came out, no matter what the weather now, to come out and celebrate and beat Crush, Crohn's, and ulcerative colitis. Thank you for the introduction, Warren. I have the esteemed honor of introducing our next hero, media honored hero of 2022. And that is to Preston, none other. Let me tell you a little bit about this superhero. He turned around 360, finds best thing he is. What is invisible is his superhero cape. And the reason I say that is because, to me, this is an inspiration. When you have a podium like he does, to actually spread the goodwill and knowledge and awareness of Crohn's and colitis, it's a superpower. His daughter was diagnosed at the age of 4 in 2010 with Crohn's. And since then, Preston has been an integral member of our foundation and has helped not only MC the program, but really spread awareness. Preston, thank you so much for all that you do.
There's so many heroes in different ways, right? I mean, you have Dr. Neil Nandi, he's a hero because of the medical treatment that he provides and his incredible bedside manner. And then you have Preston, who is a radio jockey in Philadelphia, and he brings up so much awareness for us and raises a lot of money.
Real heroes, the people that work directly with me and the CFA, and that is Emily and Caroline and Paul. These are the people.
Justin and Kathy, can you turn your camera so we can see Preston?
For doing what you do. It's amazing work.
I'm too far away.
Okay.
And I also want to point out,
closer. I'll try to get closer
on this microphone. You guys hear that? Like there's an echo delay. It is insanely hard to talk into a microphone and not stutter and make funky sounds when you talk on a mic like this. So the people that we welcome up to the mic, please be patient with them. I've done it a bunch of times. I'm used to it. So we're going to move on though and continue our program because we have a lot of people to talk to and a lot of people to thank. We want to begin by talking about our honored patients and caregivers, our healthcare providers, our Honored Hero Award. Every year people are given these, and our honored heroes use their story and platform to raise funds and awareness for this important cause. And it's now my pleasure to introduce our 2022 honored heroes. First up, we have a young adult honored hero, our young adult honored hero, Allie Katzen, and we have Allie's sister Sammy, who's going to step up and speak. So a round of applause.
Hi everyone, I'm honored to be here today to tell you a story about a 2022 graduate from Harridan High School. Her COHN'S journey started in the summer of 2019. It was her last summer at camp, and she was really looking forward to spending 7 weeks with her friends. Everything was going great, and she was having the best time until the last 3 weeks of camp. She knew that something just wasn't right. She thought she had a stomach bug, but the stomach bug only lasts for a few days. This stomach bug did not seem like it was going away. Her pain was getting in the way of her sleep, activities, and just spending time with friends. When she got home, she went to see her GI doctor, and she could not put together what was going on. She could pinpoint the location of the pain and explain what she was feeling, but no medicine seemed to help. She was convinced that she would never get better. After many hospital visits and colonoscopies, they finally figured out that she was suffering from Crohn's disease. It was a really challenging time for her, and she was bouncing the constant pain and numerous hospital visits. After being diagnosed with the Crohn's disease, she started Humira, which was a life-changing medication for her. All the pain seemed to slowly go away. While she still has many daily challenges of having Crohn's disease, we are here to let everyone know that it does get better. I'm honored to be the sister of this IBD hero, Allie Katzen, the 2022 Young Adult Honored Hero.
Well done, Sammy, well done. And now we would like to introduce our honored hero for this year. Please welcome to the microphone, Miss Caroline McGlynn.
Good morning, everyone. I'm so humbled to be considered an honored hero while I look out at so many incredible superheroes, patients, the family and friends who support them, healthcare workers, and caregivers, just to start. When Dawn Halsey told me I would be an honored hero for this event, I cried. I don't view myself that way, and it brought out so many emotions, which it will now too. As a patient, I've struggled through flares, different medications, allergic reactions to medications, and the fears of social and professional situations where the disease would strike at the worst moments. I have family who have suffered through fistulas, resections, numerous surgeries, and pregnancy complications. It is hard, physically, mentally, and emotionally. But my way of channeling the fears and the challenges of the disease was to do something. Somehow it became a little bit easier when you feel like you can do something, like figure out a way to help make life easier for others who suffer from the diseases and working towards a cure. That is what all of you are doing here today too. Every dollar raised, Every new person introduced to the foundation, every social media post, every step you take today, literally and figuratively, these mean something and make the foundation and all of us stronger. We're so lucky to be part of a community and an organization that is committed to the mission to cure IBD, a community that is doing something together. So keep doing what you're doing, and if you want to do more, find me, anyone else on the board, or any of the wonderful CCF staff. On that note, I want to thank Paul, Dawn, Emily, Lucille, and Caroline from CCF. You are an inspiration. Your incredibly hard work and tireless commitment to the mission and to each of us is what keep all of us going. Thank you also to my fellow board members. We have so much to do, but it's an honor to do the work with you. And to Ryan and Bill and the Executive Council who helped plan this event, thank you. Lastly, I want to thank my family. Sorry. And my husband, Shay, who puts up with me and suffers in his own way as I deal with my disease. You're the best teammate I could ask for, and it's always better when we're together. So thank you all for being here and for doing something. You are the true heroes, the superheroes, which is why I'm excited to walk together with you today towards a cure. Thank you.
Outstanding work, Jacalyn. Now, this would be the time when we would bring our honored GI to the microphone, but for one reason or another couldn't make it here, so we would like to acknowledge and give a round of applause for Mr., or I should say, Dr. Stephen Knack, our honored GI. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause. We'll see if we can track him down at some point. Now, we have so many incredible GI practices who not only sponsor this event, they also form teams and fundraise. And this year, we want to recognize our top fundraising GI practice for their incredible hard work and for going above and beyond for our patients. And this year, MLGA is the top fundraising GI team who raised over $7,300. So congratulations, MLGA. And for all of our other top teams, oh yes, hang on, this just handed to me. Oh yeah, I got to double back. I missed something. Thank you, Caroline. Caroline, Emily, Caroline, Dawn, all of you. Love all of you. All right, so here's the deal. What you need to do is before we introduce our next category here, we ask that everyone please take out your phones and we'd like you to text. Okay, the number you're going to text to is 53555. And the text you're going to send is TS2022. So that's TS2022. Stands for Take Steps 2022. So easy to remember. And remember, the number is 53555. And we're going to give you the next steps in just a moment or two. So moving on, for all the other top teams, make sure to keep fundraising and you will receive your awards at our awards party sponsored by CATHY, which is on Wednesday, November 16th. So now, IBD patients. We normally would invite you to stand, but we're all standing right now, so we're going to do something. We're going to recognize you. When you hear your years of diagnosis, we'd like you to raise your hand, please. So you're the reason that we take steps, and we want to honor you. So in all IBD patients who were diagnosed more than 10 years ago, raise your hand, please. And everybody can take a look around. Now, in all IBD patients who were diagnosed more than 5 years ago, please raise your hands. Now, with all patients who were diagnosed more than a year ago, please raise your hands. And with all IBD patients who have been diagnosed in the past, in the past year, would you raise your hand? And if you are a caregiver or supporter to someone with IBD, please raise your hand. Everybody who's a caregiver. There you go. Also, if you work in the healthcare community, everybody keep those hands up, by the way. Let's see. Thank you guys for all you do. And I want to hear a huge round of applause for this group of IBD heroes. All right, so we had to send that text. If you sent that text, please look at your phones, all right? And follow the steps on your phone and then click the link. On behalf of our IBD heroes, please help us fund our mission. We set a goal to raise $600,000 for this event, which are funds needed to provide patient services like Camp Oasis for kids, as well as support critical research. And we're so appreciative of your support to help us reach that goal. For a $50 donation increment that you make today, you'll be entered to win a Freedom Mortgage Pavilion concert package, which includes a pair of Dave Matthews Band tickets for Saturday, July 16th, and a pair of Black Keys tickets for Saturday, July 30th at Freedom Mortgage Pavilion in Camden. Winners are going to be announced this week, and I'm going to give everybody a moment or two to go ahead and do that. So, if you haven't texted yet, go ahead and do it. The word is TS2022, and you want to text it to 53555. So let me give you just a moment. All right. Emily is starting to see them coming in.
So the texts
We'll
are coming
thank
in
those
now.
who are donating now. Lauren Ogleton, Christos Lois,
Trying to
Yovanka,
generate some more
Crinkle Meats.
donations, which is
I'm
great.
terrible with names, but thank you guys. Keep those donations coming in, please.
It's pretty cool in this day and age to be able to see donations coming immediately.
Jessica,
through text.
Matt Singer, thank you guys.
Amazing.
Lauren Ogleton, yes. Okay. Donate those.
Even 10
Make
years
those
ago, you
donations
couldn't
now.
do
Remember,
something like this. It's just unbelievable how times change.
2022.
And as much as things change,
53555.
seeing
Thank
the
you
sentiment
for
is
Noah
there. We want to end
Erlichsiki.
IBD. And someday
Thank you to
we're going to be on the air
Krusowicz.
when it happens. And I hope it happens.
Normally we would have this up on the big screens out in the field area. Which, by the way, we are going to make it out there. We are going to end up down on the field. In a little while, I'll tell you exactly what we're going to do as far as the walk goes. But we want to see some more of those donations coming in. We're starting to see some money. Yep, there you go. Thank you, Denver Heights. Thank you, Jill Vinsky, the Tremblay family. And they say, find a cure. Thank you very much. John Pimpanella. We're about at $1,000 at this point, so it's coming in. Erica Diggs just made a donation. Thank you to Jennifer. Just Jennifer. She made a donation. And Leah, you made a donation. Thank you very much. We're getting up to $1,200 now. And Megan and Uncle Mike just made a donation. And they said, I love you, Chase. And these guys said, oh, Team Bubba Doo. Team Bubba Doo made a donation. Thank you guys. By the way, love the names again this year. Great names. Big shout out to the Foo Fighters. Nice job, and I love your name. My team has a new name this year. We are the Shark Breakers. So I want to thank everybody who signed up for my team. And thank you to Ellen Aridon. We're up to $1,300 in donations now. Maddie's Tummy Ninjas made a donation. All right. Keep your donations coming. We're almost at $2,000 now. There you go, $2,000. Thank you. Keep those coming. And we appreciate that, all of that, your incredible support. You can donate through the end of the day. And if you have friends who couldn't be with us and might want to support the foundation, just let them know to send that text. And the winner's going to be notified by foundation staff this week. So you guys are in the running for those tickets. We'll share the total dollars raised for Philly Take Steps early this week. And our final total amount at our awards party on Wednesday, November 16th. And that'll be at the World Cafe Live. Remember, you can still fundraise after this event. Just tag us in your photos and share why you take steps up. All right. Now, we've got an exciting day in store for you guys here at Lincoln Financial Field. home, of course, to the Philadelphia Eagles. And in just a few minutes, you're going to be able to walk the concourse and the track around the field, and we'll get to see the Eagles cheerleaders and the Eagles drumline who are here. We also have some exciting things in store for our top fundraising teams. The teams who raise $2,500 and above are going to get access to our incredible Top Fundraisers Club tent, and teams who raise $5,000 and above get an exclusive Eagles locker room tour. Sponsors and team members on teams who raise $5,000 and more should have gotten a wristband at check-in that will grant them access to this tour. Now, down in the field, you're going to see our photo booth. That's sponsored by Cigna. And as you make your way around the festival, you'll also see inflatable jousting, which is over here, inflatable football toss, inflatable colon, photo booth, food trucks will be arriving around noon in the lower lobby, and so much more. And new this year, we're excited to have the Poop-Up tent, which is right over there. And you'll find a number of interactive exhibits and gut-related games when you enter there. And join us in the Pepsi Plaza for a fun, interactive, and educational event free for the whole family. And don't forget, still time to purchase your raffle tickets. And we're going to have some great prizes, including a WMMR swag bag. Make sure that you purchase your tickets before 1 p.m. as we're going to be pulling the raffle winners then at the plaza, so 1 o'clock. And finally, if you'd like to help us grow this event, or you know a company that would have interest in being a sponsor, make sure you stop by the ESA tent and get your contact information, and a staff person will reach out to you. We're just about ready to start the walk, but first, I'd like to invite our singer of the national anthem. She does it every year. She has the voice of an angel. I know you've heard that before. But singing the national anthem, ladies and gentlemen, Isabel Gottfried is here. Woo!
Hi guys. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, came proof through the night that our friend was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
All right, before we get going, I want to get a word out to my team, the Shark Breakers. Make sure you guys meet me over here. I'd like us all to work together, especially you, Mr. Mustache Man. All right, what we're going to do is we are going to line up behind the Eagles drum line. They're going to get set up right over there. We are going to follow them through the concourse. They are going to lead us. We are going to end up going down the ramp. You will see the drum line, and we will take you onto the field. Don't forget to stop at the sponsor tables, check off your passport. Completed passports can be turned into the raffle table, and all of you will be entered for a signed Nola Phillies of baseball. Aaron Nola, I should say. And enjoy the rest of the day. So make sure you guys get ready. You're going to hear the Eagles drum line, and we're headed that way.
Here we
Ladies and
go.
gentlemen, have a great
We're
time
starting
today.
now.
Thank you for being here.
What a
Let's enjoy
kickoff that
this day
was.
together.
That was really cool. Great job with the national anthem, and everybody's excited and ready to go, and this is pretty cool. And my family's around here somewhere. I'm looking forward to going through the locker room with them. Dr. Jacalyn, I just wanted to ask you, are we able to broadcast from the locker room? I don't know if there's any reason why we can't.
I haven't been told that we cannot do that. I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
How about we give it a shot, and the worst thing that could happen is they say turn those cameras off.
Yes, I love it. So are you Kathy? Where's Kathy? I'm Kathy Fulton. Are you there, Kathy?
There's Kathy.
Kathy Fulton.
So,
Kathy.
hey, yeah, it's really hard to hear. I'm right. There's a lot of talking and a lot of music going on.
All right, what are you seeing?
Thanksgiving Day Parade. Lots going on. So we're headed down to the field, and I guess that's when we'll start to walk.
Okay. All right, thank you, Kathy. And I'm still here at the booth. Here I am, in case you're just joining us. Oh, we can't even see it now because of the sun, but there's our fabulous banner. Oh, I hear the drums. I hear the drums coming. I wonder if they're going to be coming past here.
And if anybody's watching live and you're here, stop by Dr. Jacalyn's booth. Buy a copy of her book, Behind the... It's an amazing book. I was able to get an advanced copy from Dr. Jacalyn and write a review for it. It's a wonderful book. She'll sign it for you. She'll have her autograph. And it's pretty cool. So,
Thanks, Justin. It's getting quite loud here, although I don't see anything. Look where I am. There's nothing going on here.
Oh, it's coming.
It's coming.
The wave is coming.
Now, are you all marching in line?
Folks, just a little bit of technical problem. Expected your so live here.
They're coming. I see them.
All right. Here's the guy who's raised money. Here. Oh, yeah, we're getting have them here on US Mobile. Go. Got it. Jacalyn's got a lot of smiling faces there. That's great.
Hello. Hi. Hello. Yes, you're on live TV. Woo! USA Global TV and Radio. Hello. Lots of people. Hi, you're on TV and radio. Hello there. Hi. Hello.
Kids of all ages.
Hello. Hello, you're on USA Global TV and Radio. Hello. Look, hi, you're on TV, radio. Hello. Hello. Justin, my arm's getting tired from holding the computer. Hi.
You want me to take over?
Oh my God, I'm on camera. You're on camera. Hello, you're on camera. Hi. Nice to see you. Hi. Hello. Hi there. Hi. Wow, lots of people coming. Woo. Hello. Hi there, you're on TV and radio. Hello. Hello. Yes. Hi. Yeah, Justin, if you could come help me. Thank you. You got it?
Dr. Jacalyn, I'm sorry, I couldn't catch you there. Say that again.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, you're on TV and radio. Smile. Hi. Hello. Take one of these out. Thank you. Hi. Smile, you're on TV. Yeah, there's people of all ages here.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Hello. Justin, are you in the area?
I am. I'm headed down towards you.
Okay, good. Hi there. Oh, hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi.
Now they're making me hungry. I smell hot dogs.
Stop and get one.
Yeah, I should, right?
Wow, look at the size of this team.
Broadcast.
Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. That was Preston Elliott from WMMR.
Stand here.
Preston! Woo! Yeah, WMMR, big television, a radio station here in Philadelphia.
There's the man.
Hello. Hi there. Hey. Woo.
Stomp out.
Hello.
That's cool.
We are covering this event live. Woo. Broadcasting to the world. Hello.
Oh, whoa. That's what's so cool about this.
Hello.
Even the local coverage that we have from the local TV networks, that's great, but we're global. We're not just local.
We're global and we're covering the whole thing, Justin. No one else is here covering people in the concourse.
That's correct. And you know what? We talked about this earlier, but I think it's worth repeating. These diseases, Crohn's, colitis, they don't have borders. We have people all over the world who are suffering. Unfortunately, Crohn's and colitis is becoming more prevalent, and we don't know why. But we've got to find a reason why and see if we could do something to stem it. And unfortunately, even worse, is it's most prevalent right now in the age group of 18 and under. And that's a particular concern for me, considering I have two daughters who are both under.
That is really worrisome that people younger and younger are being diagnosed. Hi, would you like to be interviewed?
We can sign.
Yes. Hi.
What's your interview questions?
Hi, Justin. I've got some people I'm going to interview. If you can come up and help me, that'd be great. Thank you.
I'm on my way.
Okay. All right. Hi, this is USA Global TV and Radio. Who are you?
My name's Pam.
Hi, Pam. And
I'm Hannah.
hi.
I'm Zach.
Zach. Hi. And what brings you here today?
My daughter Hannah has ulcerative colitis.
Hi, Hannah. How are you feeling?
I'm good.
Yeah, are you in remission now?
I am.
Thank God for that. It's dry ulcer place too. Yeah. So, how's it been as a caregiver, as a parent? How's it been for you?
Well, it's been a little bit rough on me and her.
Yeah.
She started out on Remicade, was on that for a year, had some issues. She has avascular necrosis from steroid treatment, and she's looking at having all of her joints replaced from the avascular necrosis.
I already got my hip done.
Wow. How do you feel with your hip? Are you in pain or not?
No.
No?
It's stiff sometimes, but that's it.
Well, you're very brave and strong.
Thank you.
I run a support group if you're interested. It's online. And we meet once a month. My card's over there. Hi, Justin. Okay. Justin, can you give my cards? Thanks.
That's cool. Thank you.
All right, Justin, I'm going to go over to you while I sign. Okay, Justin, we're over to you.
All right.
So you can...
So Dr. Jacalyn is signing some autographs now for her book, Behind the Green Screen. It's just an amazing book, something that you can use to learn from
I put my corporate job and started listening to global audience.
Bear with us, folks. We're working on live TV off of laptops and cell phones. It's not always as easy as you hope it would be, but yeah, Dr. Jacalyn's book is amazing.
No, it's what I want to talk about. My mother, whatever.
There we go. I switched over to the phone here. So what I was trying to say was Dr. Jacalyn is signing her book today. She's also not only signing autographs, but talking about her book. A great book, Behind the Green Screen. She did an amazing job with it. I was lucky enough to be able to get a copy of it, and it's amazing. And as Dr. Jacalyn goes around and says hi to some folks, we thank you for being with us. We know that at times we've lost some connection and we've had some audio and video difficulties, but that's to be expected. We're doing the best we can live on the scene. The weather's not really cooperating, but what is good is that everybody is ready and happy to go. So I'm going to turn it back over. Dr. Jacalyn, you want me to turn it back over to you?
All right, thank you so much. Hi, Whitney. I'm walking. Hi, I'm Kim. We're walking these steps, right, Kathy? I understand that
Look at her wave.
Hello, I'm Debbie. I am Lake Bella's and with me is Michael. Yes,
We've been muted this whole time. We have to start over again. Hello, who are you, miss? Who are you?
Old lady. Woo.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Debbie, and I am here to support Dr. Jack and take steps for Crohn's and colitis. It's an exciting time, and we're thrilled to be here.
Tell us about your fundraising.
So I'm so grateful to all the people who supported me on my fundraising event. I was grateful to bring in $500. I'm so thankful and grateful for all of the support that my friends and family have given me.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations to you for your exceptional fundraising ability. people will be calling you day and night now to raise money for them. So,
Well, thank you.
Thank
all
you.
for supporting you.
Thank you. We were actually on mute before. I don't know who's producing this show. So let's go.
We're back. I'm here for poop.
Tell us again who you are and where you are from.
I'm Whitney and I'm from Philadelphia.
All right, Philadelphia. That's where we are today. And
I'm Kim. I am from Northern Virginia and we're here to take steps for Aunt Jackie.
Very nice.
And we're introducing Lady Ella, the listening mentor.
Lady Ella.
We have a guest appearance.
Woo,
The
Lady
star of the
Ella.
show, Lady Ella, is here. She's in the house at the link saying what's up to all her
What
fans.
do you have to say? You're Lady Ella, the listening mentor.
She says, bye, 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 bye.
Hi. I'm sorry, were you waiting for signatures? Okay, I'll go over to my other correspondent here. Can you? Is there something you're holding? Oh.
There we
Well,
go. Hello, everyone. Apparently, I'm stepping in for a brief moment. We're live here at Lincoln Financial, used to be Veterans Stadium, I believe. And we are enjoying having everyone join us here. It's a wonderful time. If you're not here yet and you'd like to come, we would love to. And I'll give you a brief look of what's coming down the pike. There's people walking around, getting their steps in. And this way we have all of the other different stations and setups, which is wonderful. And you've seen some of my favorites right here. Got that. My little granddaughter, my son, and my sister, Dr. Jacalyn herself. And here she is, turning back to Dr. Jacalyn.
Hi, welcome back. Oh, we almost lost our computer. Justin, are you still with us?
I am. I figured I'll get down to the field and report from there. How's that sound?
Yeah, that sounds great, Justin. I'd love to have you reporting from there, especially from the locker room if that's possible.
Yeah, I think really neat. That's something that a lot of people will never get.
Yeah, exactly. Just sign anything. So we're still getting people coming by on the concourse needing signatures so that they can get. What do you get when you have all the signatures? I don't even know.
In the raffle, you get to put your
Get a chance to get a Aaron Nola baseball, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. While you're getting down to where you have to go, Justin, I'm gonna go over here and ask some of our Philadelphia natives what it's been like in the city. So, yeah. So coming over here to find out what it's been like in the city of Philadelphia with Hi, Clint. How are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
With everything going on in the city, where are you? Oh my gosh, hello.
Say hi.
Hi, how are you? Hi. Can you give a wave? A little wave? Judy, hello. All right, so where are my Philadelphians over here? The world wants to know what's going on. What's been going on in Philadelphia and how's it affected you?
Well, it's been a little bit crazy, but we are in a really nice area of the city, so we just kind of keep to ourselves, and we're sad about what's happening, but hopefully we're going to do whatever we can to get it turned around, and we still like living in the city, so
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Philly's a great town. I'm from somewhere. Why can't I get us both in there?
Yeah,
Okay. There we go. Philly's a great city. There's been a lot going on here. There's some shootings and some other things taking place, but it's always going to be Philadelphia. It's always a great
They'll rally
city.
together and
Yes.
figure it out.
For sure. Thank you so much for that. Let me go over here to this person. So this is my mother. Hello.
Oh, hello, all worldy.
What's it been like having a daughter with ulcerative colitis?
I understand she has a problem. I love her anyway.
Oh, thanks, Mom. That's so sweet. Thank you very much. Okay, are you having a nice time?
Yes, this is a very nice affair, and I'm enjoying myself.
Well, that's fantastic. Beautiful.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much. Justin, we're going to go over to you now.
Yeah, we're just getting ready to go down onto the field in a few minutes. As we're walking through here, The crowd's happy, excited. Everybody's still going to the tables, getting their passport signed so that they can get a chance to win an Aaron Nola signed baseball, which is pretty cool. It's obviously a sports theme throughout the day today, Phillies, Eagles especially, since we're at the link. And I'm really looking forward to being able to broadcast from the locker room. I think that's going to be something that a lot of people are going to be excited to see. It's, if you told me as a 10-year-old that I'd be in the Eagles locker room someday, I would have told you you're crazy. But here I am today. And it's thanks to the people who raised the money for us. We all donated, but some people were able to really step it up and make some tremendous donations, and that really is helpful. And that's what allows us to do what we're able to do today, and that's just get down on that field and run out of the tunnel and take a picture with the Vince Lombardi Trophy, which the Eagles won back in 2017. What a time. I have family who talks about, or actually up until 2017, talked about how they were hoping to win one Super Bowl in their lifetime. They were so worried that they were going to leave this earth without ever seeing the Eagles win a Super Bowl. So when it happened in 2000, well, it was February of 18, but it was the 2017 season. When it happened, boy, I'll tell you, all the people who thought that they would never see one went crazy. And 60, 70, 80-year-old men with tears coming down their face thinking they were never going to see it again. The Eagles had never won a Super Bowl before that. They had won an NFL championship in 1960, but never a Super Bowl. So what a great thing.
Justin?
Yep.
A quick question. When do people start to make their way down to the locker room?
I'll find out that for you. I got to get down to the field first, but I'll find out for you.
Okay, thank you. Back to you.
Sure. Yeah, so it was an exciting year, 2017, and of course, the last few years have been a little bit rocky, but we've been able to kind of remember the Super Bowl and be excited about that and let that kind of linger. And now the team's getting better again, so maybe this is the year that we see number 2. That'd be pretty nice. But we are going to head down to that field. Right now, it looks like most people are on the field. And in fact, I'm going to go out from the concourse here. I'm going to take a look and see if people are actually walking it. And they are. Let me get further out there for you so you can see this a little better. But take a look at this. Take a look at this. Amazing. All these people on that field where NFC championship games have been played, won and lost, other playoff games. Of course, the Super Bowl is not a home game, so that will never be played here unless someday they decide to give Philadelphia the Super Bowl to play it here. I'm not sure that's going to happen since we're a cold weather city, but and an outdoor stadium.
Justin?
Yes.
Yes, hi. We have a couple people I'm going to interview right now while you're out on the field, so let me come over here.
Thanks.
I'll just spotlight myself for a moment. Hi there. Please come forward and tell us your name and why you're here today.
My name is Morgan, and I'm here to do the Crohn's walk because I have Crohn's disease.
And you are?
I'm Mom. I'm Judy. Hi.
Hi,
I'm Morgan's
Judy.
mom.
Hi, Morgan and Judy. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Good. How long ago were you diagnosed?
Like 2018.
Okay. And has it been for you?
It's been pretty hard sometimes, but mostly it's been easy and good.
You have a doctor you like?
Yeah, Dr. Abraham.
Okay, very good.
Dr. Abraham, she's very good with Morgan, and she helped her out immediately, and we got her on Remicade, and she's been in remission for a while now.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Every 6 weeks, and it keeps her steady and great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wanted me to go on Remicade, but I haven't done it yet. But you feel really good.
She does feel really good.
Any side effects?
Not really that many.
She just gets sleepy afterwards, and that's about it. And
That's a great success story. Yay.
Yeah, so she's doing good.
Fantastic. I'm glad to hear it. Well, thanks for stopping by. Do you need signatures?
Yes.
Okay. Let me go back to Justin. I'm turning it back over to you now.
Got it. All right. So here I am down close to the field. Going to try to figure out how we line up to get into that locker room. And that's really what I want to bring everybody in the locker room. course, we're broadcasting around the world. When we talk about football, it means two different things. In the United States, it means what we know as the game played with the pigskin and tackling and all that stuff. And in Europe and South America, football is a different sport. We call that soccer here. But for us in the United States, for those who aren't from the U.S., football's a big deal. I know that we call America. I know we call baseball America's pastime, but I think now football surpasses it. The Super Bowl, which comes in February, usually the first week in February, is almost an extension of the holiday season in the United States. For those who don't really know much about football or are not big football fans, even if you're not, the Super Bowl is something that almost everybody watches. And it's amazing, what people watch it for. Some people watch it for the game. Other people watch it for the commercials. And that's the biggest commercial day of the year. That's when the new commercials come out for companies. And it's amazing the money that is spent on those spots. It's got to be about $2 million for 30 seconds. It might even be more than that now. I remember that number, but that was probably a couple of years ago. So this is a football-crazed country for sure. And Philadelphia is probably up there, maybe not quite with the Green Bay Packers, how rabid those fans are, but the Eagles fans are pretty rabid. And on Sundays, it's like a party. And people come out very early to tailgate and throw footballs around and have flag football games in the parking lot. Some people get there at 6 o'clock in the morning just to have some fun before the game. And then, of course, there's the game. It's not easy to get tickets here, that's for sure. And it's not cheap either, especially if you're like me and have a family of 4. It's not inexpensive, to say the least. But we get to a couple games every once in a while. And I'm really excited to see what my kids' reactions are going to be once they get down on this field. The field, I'm going to turn the camera a little bit and have you take a look. The field is not the grass field that you would think, where you see the yard line markers and everything. They have it protected, so there is a covering over top of it. But it's still a Lincoln Financial Field, and it's where a lot of our heroes play the game. And we're going to be getting a chance to do something that a lot of people don't get to do, and that's beyond an NFL football field. That's the only way I would ever get here.
Justin?
Yeah.
Hi. I'm just asking, our team is here. Can they come down and walk on the field?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Go up. Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, we got some people out there throwing a football around. I thought about that. But I figured it'd be a little tough to broadcast and play football at the same time. So.
And Justin, I'm excited because I'm able to charge my computer right now. I'm over at the charging station, which happens to be a bar. And people were wondering what I was doing. I'm like, no, I'm not drinking. I'm charging. So.
You can do a little of both, I guess. But
Mom, hold on. Sorry, I'm going to go over to you for a second.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing, too. We do have food here. If anybody's watching us live and you're at the event, we have food. We also have beer, wine, and soda. So there's drinks, of course, for purchase. There are some places that are giving out free snacks and free water. So anybody who wants to partake in that, you sure can. And I'm just looking around the field. The only thing that's missing from today, obviously, is the sun. It would have been nice to have the sun shining and being able to be out here in that. But, you take what you get. You can't change Mother Nature, and it turns out to be a great day anyway. And I remember we did this a couple of years ago back at, I guess it was 2018. Yeah, I think it was 18, where we had the same walk, Take Steps for IBD, Crohn's Colitis. And we were at Citizens Bank Park, and that's where the Phillies play their home games, Philadelphia Phillies baseball team. And oh man, it was so much fun to walk around and be in the outfield and to walk around the warning track, and got to go into the dugout. And that's pretty neat. Sit there and where the players sit and look out on that field as if you were a Major League Baseball player. And what a cool opportunity to get to do something like that.
That is pretty cool, Justin. And our team is coming down now. They're in the field, and Debbie Wilson is also going to be able to report live to give you a break if you need one.
Okay.
She'd rather not, but she will. Any sign of Kathy, our correspondent?
I don't see Kathy. I'm out here. I'm actually sitting in the front row of the stage. Another place I'll never get because these are 50-yard line seats.
That's so cool. Can
Unless
you turn the camera around again? I didn't get a chance to see.
Sure.
Wow, look at that. Amazing. Now, from where you're sitting, Justin, can you see the locker room? Do you know where it is?
No, but I think I see the line that's getting ready to walk in. I think they're doing it in 15-minute increments.
Okay.
They can't overload it, so it's a slow process, but it's well worth the wait. Sure.
Definitely. And now, where's your family? Are they on the field as well?
They are coming down soon, I hope. I told them to meet me at 118, and I'm at 118 right now.
Okay, good. Well, I can tell you there's literally nothing going on here at the concourse.
Yeah. Well, everybody's down on the field now. I see a lot of families though who did bring footballs. They're throwing footballs around and having a catch. That's pretty cool.
So they're actually allowed to throw the football on the field. I love that.
I'm not sure they're allowed. Let's just say security's not really giving them any problems, so I guess they're allowed.
Well, that's a good thing. Hey, if you happen to see Dr. Neil Nandi while you're there, maybe you could interview him.
Yeah, I did see him earlier at the when they were doing the kickoff. I didn't want to bother him in the middle of that, but yeah, if I could catch up with him now, that's great.
He's great, and we interviewed him not that long ago on Take Steps and Kick IBD.
Yeah, that was about 2 months now, and what that was my favorite. He's just it's beyond such a good person. On fairness, obviously a wonderful doctor, but I mean, what a
Yeah, he's an incredible guy, and I think I mentioned before that the first event that I went to for the Crohn's Colitis Foundation was actually here, and we were meeting in the parking lot, and we ended up taking a tour of the locker room, and I saw Dr. Nandi. I was by myself. I didn't know anyone, and he reached out to me right away. He couldn't have been any nicer, so I always remember that about him.
Yeah, you know what? I had a similar experience when I came to the Take Steps and invited team. I walked in and I didn't know anybody, or at least I didn't see anybody I knew. And I'm standing there, and I guess he could tell that I felt out of place, and I felt kind of not embarrassed, but certainly I wasn't feeling comfortable. And he came right up to me and he said, "Hey, I'm Dr. Neil Nandi. I'm doing the spin for cure." He talked to me, got me a bike. I mean, just a nice guy.
Yeah, he really is a nice guy. And I just want to say hello to a few people who have been liking our video. I want to say hi to Gail Stolzenberg, and Gail is in the great state of Texas. Hello to Roland Friedel, who is in an RV traveling through Europe. And hello to Kathy Hannett. Kathy, I don't know where you are, but thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. And hello to Elaine Sugar. Again, so nice to have you with us. And we'd love to hear from you. Anybody wants to put comments in? You have any questions? You want to ask Justin something? Or you're a patient with ulcerative colitis, IBD, or Crohn's disease? We'd love to hear from you.
Please do. Absolutely. And I'm going down now, Jack. I'm going to look on the field and see if I can find my family so we can get into the locker room.
Okay.
I can't wait anymore.
I don't blame you. I'm going to spotlight you so we can see where you're walking.
All right, so here I am headed down. There's Preston. Preston, how are you, sir? Awesome job. Yeah, thank you.
Can you get a quick interview with him or no? Just
he's actually about two sections over.
Oh, okay.
Away. Yeah. So here I am on the field now. Oh, I mean, come on. Who gets a chance to do this, right? Walking around the field.
So cool.
Take a look at the scoreboard.
Wow, look at that.
Could
You know,
imagine?
just
Go ahead.
I read somewhere, I think the stadium holds 67,000 people or something like that.
I believe it is. Yeah, yeah. That sounds about right.
And today we have about 3 or 4,000 here, so it's there's plenty of room for more people. That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm just imagining what it must be like to be a player when this place is full and you're hearing the screaming crowd and you're on the field. It must be amazing.
Yes.
Adrenaline pump that those players must get.
Oh my gosh. Imagine the rush of what it feels like when you're running on that field and you got a crowd of people cheering, yelling your name. And just amazing.
Yeah, I mean, especially coming out of the tunnel at the beginning. I mean, it's only 8 here at home. It's amazing how long the season seems, but if you think about it, it's only 8 times a year that they get to do it. So,
yeah, it's true. Now, for people who are outside the United States, Justin, what is the season? When is football played here in this country?
yeah, so football starts training camp when they get ready to play for the season. Starts August, goes through September, and then the first games are in September. And then the Super Bowl isn't played until February. So it's a long, long season. But that's the span. But I'll tell you what, I mean, people, even in the off season, talk about the draft. I mean, that's a big thing. So in the United States, even when they're not on the field, football's a big deal, especially in Philadelphia. It's where, it's a big football town. This is a football town for sure.
Now, outside of the United States, football means something else, right? Football is soccer.
Right. I mentioned that earlier. So you were,
I didn't hear you.
Yeah, that was before we connected. But yeah, I mean, soccer. Football is considered what we call soccer in the United States, especially in Europe and South America. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, soccer is the most popular sport in the world. If you would not know that in the United States, we're a football country, probably baseball number 2. Soccer's growing here, but not like it is in Europe and in South America.
Yeah, it's fascinating. I've always been a football fan. I don't know why. When I was in high school, I was the team statistician with my friend Trish, and we used to go on to the bus with the players, and it was I learned a lot about football, and my boyfriend at the time was captain of the football team. It was funny. So
Yeah.
I was never a cheerleader though, Justin. Never a cheerleader.
It's okay. That's okay. I was never a football player, so
okay.
We're even.
Now, you are really big into ice hockey, and that is a very popular sport in Philadelphia with the Philadelphia Flyers. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, I've been a huge hockey fan. And as a kid, growing up, and I actually am in the middle now of shooting a documentary about the Flyers. I'm gonna hold you off 1 second, Dr. Jacalyn, because we're about to get my children in here with Swoop. Look at this.
Oh,
let me turn around here.
Woo! I love it. I love it. That's fabulous.
Becca and my wife Amy with Swoop, and he's pulling me in. We are now on the globe here, USA, global television and radio. Swoop is now popular in Europe. And look at that.
Wow, look at that. I love it.
Now, when do you get a chance to do this kind of stuff, right?
Never. What an opportunity. Look at your wife working it there.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. Let's win a Super Bowl this year.
Wow, Justin, that was amazing.
I got lucky to catch that because I was looking around for them as we were talking. I couldn't find them. So,
and what a great moment to find them.
Yeah. Did you guys,
now, Justin,
the locker room yet? All right, we're gonna go in the locker room. We're gonna get lined right now. So we're talking, but we're gonna line up.
Something I understand, Justin, is that around the field there are signs representing people. I know that I have a sign there. If you happen to see it, would you let me know?
I absolutely will. So I'll look around now as we're talking. Yeah, I see the signs that you're talking about.
Do you see any signs in general?
I do. In general, I'm looking for USA Global TV and Radio. I don't see it yet.
Or it might be Dr. J's Colitis Crew.
Okay.
I don't know which one it is, to be honest with you.
I'll hunt it down.
Okay, perfect.
Look at this. We have a statue here. You want to see a statue?
Yeah, let me see it.
Here's the statue. All right, this statue is now going. Look at that. There we go.
Wow.
We are now.
Yay! I actually saw that statue earlier. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Nice to see you.
Say Global TV and Radio.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So let's interview the statue.
What do you want to ask him? We're gonna interview Mr. Statue if you don't mind.
Awesome, no problem at all.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hi, I'm Dr. Jacalyn. So tell us, where are you from? What's your name?
I'm from Northeast Philadelphia. My name's Renee.
Nice to meet you. And so what inspired you to get dressed as you are today? You look great.
So I actually do modeling and acting, and a friend of mine sent me Jules Entertainment, who actually went ahead and hired me on to do events such as these. Since I'm very social, I love being around people, and this is awesome. I come from a football background anyway, so this is really easy to me.
That's good.
I was a strong safety and a wide receiver, so this is actually real simple and easy.
I'm looking at his guns here. I thought I had guns. This guy's got some real major guns here.
Tell us, what is your workout routine?
My workout routine. To be honest with you, when it comes down to it, I try to do like 3 to 4 times a week, but everything's muscle under tension. So more so negatives than anything. So I would literally close my eyes and focus on the specific muscle groups that I'm trying to focus on, and instead of trying to do quick reps, slow and concentrated reps, put that muscle under that tension, like I explained. So
time under tension.
Yes, that's very important when it comes down to it.
Yeah. I have a question. Justin, can you? Woo! Oh my gosh. Amazing. Justin, can you please tell our wonderful statue about your goal and objective with the Guinness World Record? And then we're going to go over to Debbie, who's joining us.
Okay. Yeah, so what I'm trying to do is, I'm a ostomy patient. I lost my colon to ulcerative colitis and Crohn's, and I'm about ready to become the first person with an ostomy to bench press 405 pounds. So got my fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. So we got 2 gym rats here, right? 2 gym rats. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much for the interview. We appreciate it.
Thank you guys.
All right. And we've also got our expert correspondent, Debbie Wilson, is on the field. Debbie, tell us what you're seeing there.
Hello. I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Well, I'm down here on the field, and I got to tell you, there is quite the line to get inside the locker room. I don't know if you can. Let me see if I can spin this around. I'm not sure I know how to do that in here. Let's see. Let's turn this way. You see that way back there? That whole line of people that are waiting to get inside. And in front of me here is the eagle. And we have our own personal eagle waiting in line to get their photograph with the eagle. So,
I see her. The falcon is there. Or the eagle's there. I'm the falcon.
She's the eagle. You're the falcon. And up ahead is the eagle.
Swoop. So are you going to interview Swoop for us?
Swoop's a little busy right now, but I'm going to go up there when the eagle gets up there for her photo. But there's not much that Swoop's going to be able to say.
Okay.
If we're being honest, I don't think Swoop does a lot of
That's probably right. So Debbie, tell us what this experience has been like so far. You drove a long distance to get here, and what have you seen and learned?
Well, we drove from Virginia to New Jersey, and then from New Jersey here, and it's been an incredible experience so far. I'm thrilled to see the number of people that are here and all the people that are so graciously waiting in line and taking their turns. It's beautiful. And, it's really heartening to see the number of people who this cause is so passionate, they are so passionate about this cause. So it's great to see that so many people are showing up.
Yeah.
Is that Justin? It sounded like he was trying to say something. I don't know. Oh, wait, hang on.
I'm back.
Can you see?
Yes, there's Swoop. Oh, yeah, zoom in. Zoom in.
I don't know how to.
Hello.
Hello, Swoop.
Good.
Hello, Wilson
Swoop,
family.
you're live. You want to wave? You're live. Anything to say?
Hi.
Woohoo! I love that. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Well done. Well done.
All right. Back at you.
Debbie, so do you happen to see Justin? It looks like you're both on the field.
We are. I saw him a few moments ago, but I don't know where he is now.
All right, Justin, are you making your way over to the locker room?
I am going to be in line in about 2 seconds.
All right, Debbie, we're looking for a sign. The sign for that's Dr. J's Colitis Crew or my name or something.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen it when you're walking around the field?
I have not, but I will look for it right now.
Okay, fabulous. Thank you.
Justin, which part of the field have you checked?
I checked around on the right-hand side if you're facing the acting sign.
Oh, you did the right? All right, then I'll go do the left. All right. I'm going to head that way.
All right, thank you.
What's the sign look like, Dr. Jacalyn?
I think it has my name on it.
Okay, no
And
photos?
there's a picture of me as well. So tell us, what are you seeing now with the weather? It looks from the concourse that maybe the sun's coming out. Is that what's happening here?
Well, I'll tell you what, the weather was a little shaky earlier. It was rainy and we weren't sure whether we were going to be needing our umbrella that I had gotten as a wonderful gift. So I was very grateful to have that. And then all of a sudden, here I am. I'm outside and I'm no longer in the concourse and it is warm and wonderful. I have multiple layers on and I'm starting to get hot. So it's wonderful out here.
There's going to be a raffle. So, Debbie.
Yes.
Sorry.
I'm gonna check out. We're gonna have to get the wristbands. We don't have the right wristbands. I'm gonna try to get.
Oh, what kind of wristbands do you need?
We have blue. I think we need green to get in the locker room.
Oh, come on! They specifically said they were for the locker room.
I'll come back to you.
Okay, thank you. All right, folks. So we are reporting live today from the Take Steps Walk in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in the United States of America. I'm Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck, and I am joined by our expert correspondent, Debbie Wilson, and also Justin Mirigliani. Let's go over to Debbie now. Debbie, as you're walking across the field, there's a number of signs. Are you able to stop at any one of them so we could see it and just have a view?
If you want to tell me how I spin my camera, I would absolutely love to do that, but I don't see how you do that.
I think you just have to turn it around.
Oh, all right. Here's one.
Oh, good. Let's see. Dino Guerrero proudly supports the 2022 Take Steps Walk. Very nice. Okay.
Yes. So I'm walking around trying to see if I can find the one that has Dr. Jacalyn on it. And here's one, Jessica Weber. So this one.
How far apart would you say the signs are spaced? Jessica Weber. Very nice.
They're probably about 3 feet apart. And
So
here's
there's
the front of the line right here. And yes, they look, well, let me tell you. These people all are wearing blue bands. I don't see any green bands.
Yeah, I mean, we got the band right from the person running it, so I think it's probably the right one. So have you seen anyone actually come out from the locker room?
No, here, let me go up here and ask. Let me ask quickly. Excuse me. Is it blue bands that allow you in? Yes. Okay. See, yep, it's blue bands.
Let's have a conversation with that person. Can they talk or no? Oh, there's Justin. Justin's having a chat. Yeah. Okay. So, Debbie, who did you come here with today for this event?
I am here with family members and yes, with my mother, with my husband and my eldest son, his wife and daughter, and their good friends came as well. They've been to this event before with us, so we're very grateful for their continued support, Clint and Whitney. And yeah, so we are having a wonderful time. I'm making my way around here to see some of these different signs. I'm headed towards the restroom sign, so there seems to be a restroom down here as well. And this is an enormous stadium. I have not been here for many, many years. So it's wonderful to be here and to see the energy and excitement for the Eagles. Let's see, who's this? Cross Country Mortgage.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Cross Country Mortgage proudly supports the Take Steps Walk.
Yeah, so there's many of them. Samsung, and we're still looking. We have yet to find one that's got your name on it yet, but we know it's here. Liz Feynman.
Yeah.
Supports.
Actually, Debbie, I just want to
So
share
that's
with
what's
you.
happening down here.
Yeah, we've actually got someone here. I'm just going to say hello. Are you okay for an interview?
Sure.
Okay. Let me move my bag out of the way. Okay. So, hi, this is Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck again, back, and we have someone here with us today. Hi. Hi, who are you? Please tell us your name.
I'm Bernice Holloway.
Hi.
I have Crohn's and ulcerative colitis.
Okay, and are you a patient or do you know someone who's impacted by the disease?
Me.
You are. When were
Me.
you first diagnosed?
I say around like 1993.
Mhm.
1993.
And how have you been doing with it?
I have my struggles, my ups and downs, a lot of weight loss, a lot of weight loss, and that's eating. So, yeah.
And today, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good today.
Yeah?
Yes,
You-
I'm feeling good.
You
today.
look great. You have and a nice smile on your face.
Thank
And
you.
I'm actually going to sign a copy of my book for you.
Yes.
So, okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I'm just going to take a moment to sign the book. And you want me to sign the front or the back?
Dr. Jacalyn, I'm back.
Okay, let me go over. Justin, I'm going to go over to you while I do a book signing.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Okay.
Perfect timing. We have the right wristbands now, and we're going to be in that locker room pretty soon, so we're ready to go. And the sun has decided to peak out. People have gone from being wet and not cold, I guess, but damp. And now they are sweating and shading their eyes and heads from the sun. So I guess we'll take that instead of the heavy rain.
Yes, indeed.
I just talked to Paul Geller. He's busy. I didn't want to bother him for an interview right now. He's got 8 million things on his plate. But he was telling me the really scary thing is if there was thunder and lightning, nobody's allowed on the field. They would not allow anybody on the field at all. So they were really sweating it out this morning. So we got lucky. We bypassed the thunderstorms. Rain would be okay. Thunder and lightning, not so much. So they had to do a lot of work this morning, too. He was telling me that because of the rain and all the different logistics that had to change, they were scrambling this morning, really had a lot of work. They're amazing people, though. It's like live TV. When something goes wrong at that moment, they are there, they fix it, they do what they need to do to get the show on the road, and they did it here. They did an amazing job. The amount of people here it's a lot. Of course, we were hoping for more, but the weather obviously makes that a lot tougher. But a lot of people braved it out. We got people throwing footballs down here, pretending that they're who's the receiver? Jalen Rager, throwing the ball around. Yeah, if the Eagles are smart, they might come down here and take a look and see if they could draft some of these guys. Got some guys making some long throws and nice catches. I was thinking about, like I said earlier, bringing the football down here today and having a catch with the kids, but I didn't think they would let us do it. But I missed out on that one. And, let's talk about Crohn's and colitis a little bit more serious about it. It really is an underfunded, as a community that most people don't see. They're in the corner. It's not a disease like cancer, a disease like ALS, where, and absolutely, those diseases need to be taken care of. They're horrible diseases, and the money being raised for cancer and ALS is so important, and I hope people keep donating to those causes. But we need it too. It's not just a bathroom disease. It's more than that. It takes over your whole life at times. There are people here that are really, really struggling. They are in a bathroom constantly. They have to know where every bathroom is. They lose weight. They become anemic, joint problems, eye issues, inflammation in other organs, organ failure potentially, which is kind of scary, liver. So there's all kinds of issues that come into play when you're talking about inflammatory bowel disease. Most people think it's just a bathroom disease. So, are you still signing some books, Dr. Jacalyn? He's got some people over there with you. Anybody wants to become a star on global television? All right, Dr. Jacalyn can't hear me right now, but we are down on the field. Just can't even imagine what it must be like for players when there's 67,000 people in this place, especially a playoff game. And if you look up here, you can see all the banners across the top. 2019 NFC Division Champions. 2017, that's the big one. That's the World Championship. The Eagles won that Super Bowl back in 17. It's had to hold us for a while. We haven't had much luck since then, but, well, 19, I guess they won a division. That's good. But now we're hoping we see another Super Bowl across the top there, another banner in 2022. They are a better team than they were a year ago. A lot of people are happy with what they have done in the offseason. And take a look at this. I'm going to go out and take a look. If you can see behind me, there's, if I can find him here. I'm trying to find Swoop. There's Swoop having a catch. Oh, Swoop is saying bad pass. I think Swoop doesn't like that pass there. There he is. He's getting the ball back. There's Swoop. Let's see if Swoop can gun this thing with that, with his wing. Not bad. Not a bad. Swoop, that's not a bad throw. That was all right. So Swoop have a little fun with some of the fans down here. It's pretty cool. Just a good group of people. And hats off to the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. They really have done a great job of allowing us to have this event. And I don't know if we've reached the goal yet. I know the goal for today is $600,000. That's a lot of money, but I think there's a good chance we're going to get there. The tour of the locker room.
And then I kept losing connection.
Every 15 minutes.
Yeah, well, and you and Justin were in the same place.
Right.
Oh, hi, Justin.
I can hear you.
Oh, yeah. I'm here with Kathy. She's getting ready to leave, so she's going to say, let me.
Hey, Kathy.
Bye, Justin.
How are you? Hope you had a good time.
It's nice meeting you.
Same here.
Yeah, Kathy and Joe are headed out, and we really appreciate them being here today and reporting live. It was so much fun.
What I could hear.
So, okay, Justin, over to you. I'm going to be taking a picture for a minute.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
See, this is what happens when you work with a celebrity like Dr. Jacalyn. She's got to stop to sign autographs. She's got to stop to take pictures with fans. I don't have to worry about any of that. I can just stand here and keep broadcasting, and nobody's asking for autographs and nobody's asking for pictures. So glad to be able to do it for her. She deserves everything that she's got. And my mom just said, "Can I have your picture?" I'll tell you. But we are still waiting in line. Now that sun is starting to beat down. It feels like we're on the surface of the sun right now. It's pretty hot down here. That's another thing. I mean, the players, I'm just imagining what it must be like in August or when they play in the preseason. And even September, early October, you can have a 90-degree day or an 85-degree day, and sun beating down on you, and you got all the pads on and uniform and everything else. You're running around like crazy. Can't even imagine. I mean, I've heard of NFL players losing 30 pounds in one game, which obviously is a lot of water weight, but that's an amazing thing to lose 30 pounds in a day. And it happens, especially when you get guys that go over 300 pounds. You got players that go up to 350, 365, those linemen. So not easy, but certainly well worth it, I would think. If I was ever lucky enough to have that kind of athletic skill, it would be really, really cool to be able to come out here on a field like this around the NFL. And as Dr. Jacalyn said, and I kind of stopped her because we had a meeting with Swoop. For me, hockey's been a big part of my life, and I try to help the Crohn's Colitis Foundation with a charitable hockey game, an NHL alumni hockey game. COVID has really stopped us in our tracks over the last couple of years. The last game that we played was in 2018, so we're really hoping to get back on track now and get that going. It's an NHL celebrity hockey game. And we have former NHL players like John LeClaire, Riley Cote, Brian Propp, Doug Crossman, players like that who come out and spend time with us on the ice. We get to play and have a big dinner afterwards and get to eat with them and talk hockey stories. It's really, really cool. So sports is part of it. Now, talking about sports, Dr. Jacalyn, this is the big moment here.
What is it, Justin? What are you doing?
We're going in the locker room, Dr. Jacalyn.
Woo! And are you allowed to film?
We are. I'm just gonna do it.
All right. All right. So I will spotlight you then. I'm still here though. If you want to chat.
All right. You got it. You got it. And please, yeah, it feels so cool in here. It's great. We got some air conditioning in the tunnel. So we're in the tunnel. This is where the players would walk. And here's the. Show you in a second. We're coming up on the Fox Lounge here. That's pretty neat. I guess that's where the families go. Let me show you. So that's a lounge area. That's cool. And now we're making our way into the locker room. Well, it looks like actually, I'm sorry, we're going into the press room. We're going into the press room.
Oh, I've been in the press room. I actually was in there. Dr. Nandi let me go with his group when they were touring it.
I gotcha.
Now, have you seen your family? Have they been in there yet?
I'm with them right now, so we're actually together. This makes it a lot more special.
Very nice.
I've gotten the chance to be in the press rooms of the not the Spectrum, the Wells Fargo Center. Sometimes I get to go up there because of my documentary, and it's pretty neat. I'm going to show you the kids here are sitting in the seats. It looks like school desks. I guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember being in there. And then you get to go to the front and have your picture taken, right?
Yeah. See the front there?
Yes.
Yeah. So we get to do that. But how about that? I didn't think they'd have school desks here for the reporters. I thought they'd have actual regular. I feel like I'm in 5th grade again.
Yeah. So you know what, Justin? Now when you watch the news, you'll be able to picture it in your mind.
Absolutely. Like I said, I've been lucky enough to do it at the Wells Fargo Center with the Flyers. I've done a couple of press conferences there, and I've gotten to watch a couple games in the press box and do some reporting up there. It's a lot of fun, but I've never done it here at the link.
That's pretty cool. By the way, my family is just about to go into the locker room too.
Are they walking in?
Yeah, maybe you'll see them there. So,
yeah.
So, anybody there who wants to be interviewed?
Absolutely. I actually have had my eye looking around for Dr. Nandi.
Yes, Dr. Nandi. Have you seen Dawn Halsey, by the way? I haven't seen her at all.
I saw Dawn earlier, but for a very short time. It was during the announcement or the afternoon. Okay.
Well, yeah. I'm glad that it turned out to be a nice event today with the weather.
And I'm sure she's running around. I have a feeling she's not enjoying the day. She's working the day.
She's working the day, exactly. I got to do a book signing just a minute ago and made a new friend, and she's actually going to join the support group. And her name's B. Holloway. Maybe we'll have her on Take Steps as well.
Awesome. That's awesome. Now I'm up on the platform now with the family.
Let's see.
Now we're getting taken as I report to you live around the world.
I love it. Double duty.
Yeah, so I'm reporting
Thank you.
and we're having a good time. Around the world in Europe. People in Europe are probably like, what are they doing?
And Justin, it's good that you have a fully charged battery there on your phone. You were really, I didn't bother charging my phone before I left. That was silly.
Yeah, I charged it last night, and I got the iPhone 13 Max, so it lasts 2 days.
Oh my gosh, I need to upgrade.
Although today it's been taxed a little bit, so I think it'll be. I'll be charging.
Some other people coming by. I do want to say hello to Alcini, who was not able to make it here today. He's on our team. And also to Pam Gregarian. She was not able to make it either. So we are thinking of you. And thank you so much for your donation and your team membership.
Yeah, get well soon. We're all thinking about you and pulling for you.
Yes, definitely. So are you in line now to go into the Philadelphia Eagles locker room?
I am literally on the door, at the door, on the threshold.
The suspense is building, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's almost like Al Capone's vault. Remember when Geraldo went in Al Capone's vault?
Yes.
Except we'll have to find stuff in here.
Now, here's a question I have for you, Justin. Not having been in there before, what are you expecting the Philadelphia Eagles locker room to look like?
I'm expecting it. And my mom said, "How do you think it smells?" they do a real good job of spraying these things. I think it's going to look like a wooden. I've seen them on TV. So I'm kind of like a wooden locker where they have some drawers where they stuff. And here we are. And I'm going to
drum roll.
Check this out. There's a locker.
Wow, that's Philadelphia Eagles locker room.
Philadelphia locker room.
Now, Justin, it looks like all of the lockers are empty. Is that the case?
That is off season, so they're completely empty. But you know what's cool? They got on their drawers, on a couple of their drawers, they have actual locks, like keypad locks. So very secure too, and they have to be because they have a lot of people in and out of the locker room, you know, after the game. So got to make sure it's locked up. But here we are. We're in the middle. So you see, here's all the names, right? Derek Barnett.
Now, what does that say up at the top? Is this passion?
It says unity, passion, leadership, collaboration, progressive, precision, unity, and trust.
Wow.
There's a lot of things up here. Not really good communication. A lot of words that would make you think of a team. Sometimes you have to widen a little tongue-tied.
Justin, I'm back here on the concourse, and I just want to report that there's absolutely no wind at all. Remember how the tablecloth was ripping back and forth? Look at the flag, not even moving. I mean, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah. The trophy he did Lombardi.
Wait, you see the trophy?
I do see it. It's at a distance, but I'd be much closer to the line to go and pose with.
So you might not pose them.
I'm in line. I'm waiting with everybody, but I'll get a close up of it with you.
Okay.
It's actually under glass though, so you can't actually hold it, but you can see it.
Right, because people could potentially steal it.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
You're not going to go far with the Lombardi trophy. It's kind of hard to. smuggle that out.
Now, Justin, I just want to let people know that we do have some extra books up here behind the green screen. So if anybody would like to have a signed copy, they can come up to the concourse outside 115 on the concourse level here at Lincoln Financial Field.
That'd be awesome. Yeah. If you haven't gotten your copy yet, it's coming. Personality, you have to get it. Great tips, great book. You're not going to be disappointed, and you're going to have it signed by the author. So that's
Yes, thank you. I'd be happy to do it. And I'm just going to walk us around. Are you seeing anything, or are you just in line?
just in line right now. But if I'll pan around the crowd, a lot of people in this locker room. There's more people in. It's pretty crowded.
Yeah, that looks very crowded.
It's just amazing. The lockers, I'll tell you what, they're not huge. So as big as the guys are, these lockers aren't gigantic. So they have to fit a lot of stuff into a small place.
Can you give us a close-up of a locker?
Sure. Let me just go to one.
Mary Hall to the raffle table. Mary Hall to the raffle table, please. And while we're speaking about raffles, 1:30 p.m., section 138/101.
Everything like
There's
that.
raffle. So come stand and stop by at 1:30 p.m.
October, it would be obviously packed. Those locker rooms would be packed with shoulder pads, helmets, gloves, all the protein shakes, everything, all that stuff would be right there. And this is a dream of any football.
Justin, I'm going to turn it over to you in the locker room. I'm going to do a book signing here. So keep recording. Thank you.
All right, everybody. So here we are still in the locker room. We're in line to get to see that Vince Lombardi trophy. As I said earlier in the broadcast, a lot of us, myself included, wasn't sure I would ever see the Eagles win a Super Bowl. And finally in 2017, they were able to win one. And it was pretty neat. It was pretty, I'm in my 40s, almost, mid-40s. And I have family members and friends who are much older than I am, in their 60s, 70s, 80s, who were so thrilled that they were able to see a Super Bowl and in their lifetime. And I think it's pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome. The city really celebrated. It was pre-COVID. There was a lot of happiness. Everybody behaved themselves. You know, there weren't any major problems after the Super Bowl. And sometimes that happens in the celebrations, that there could be issues in the streets, but not here, not in Philly. It was good. And I got a chance with my two cousins to go to the Super Bowl parade up and down Broad Street, which was absolutely amazing. Got to watch them come down the street and got to see them hold the trophy and wave to the fans, and fans were throwing them cans of beer and the players were catching them and taking a swig, and then it was neat. It was the whole city coming together and being a part of something that was really fun to watch, and the players enjoy themselves too. I mean, we look at the players and think of them as these mythical figures, but if you think about it, most of them are pretty young guys. I mean, you're talking about guys that are in their early to mid-20s, so they're still kids. I mean, it's as good as they are and as big as they are and as strong as they are. They're still young guys.
Yeah.
A lot of good things come with it, but there could be burdens too.
The winds picked back up again here on the concourse. I'm not sure what's going on, but I just did a book signing for a man. His daughter was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. And you and I have discussed this so many times, that more and more young people are getting diagnosed with AD. And we have to ask ourselves, why is that?
And that's a question that's boggling the minds of GI doctors and colorectal surgeons. They really can't put their finger on it. environmental? Is it something both? Very, very difficult for them to. And you know, another thing too, I don't know if it has to do with medical person, but if you notice, colon cancer screenings have dropped from 50 to 45 years old. So now they're seeing an uptick, I should say, in colorectal cancer at earlier ages. So now the magic number is age 45 to get your first colonoscopy if you haven't already. And it used to be 50. So that's concerning. That's certainly something that.
It is. I wasn't aware of that. One thing I just want to share as a patient myself, I started a couple of months ago in doing intermittent fasting. So, like today, I haven't eaten anything. I haven't eaten since yesterday, I think at 8. And this is something I try to do, I do every day. I go at least 12 hours without eating. And on the weekends, I normally will eat around 3 o'clock. And I definitely feel better as a result of it because my digestive system doesn't have to work as much or as hard.
Yeah. It's such a balancing game, isn't it? Trying to figure out when to eat, what to eat, how to eat. It's not easy, especially when you have an event like this where you want to be on the.
Yeah. In fact, Justin, I said to my family last night, we were eating dinner at home, and I said, no, I can't eat that. No, I'm afraid to try that. No, I can't get in a car and drive and be at an event like this. And, you know, I just have to share. I haven't even been to the restroom since I left the house this morning. So that's a blessing.
It is. And I remember those days. No longer worry about that because I have an ostomy, so I carry my bathroom with me. But yeah, I mean, as a lot of people think that an ostomy is a death sentence or at least a life sentence with the ostomy, that you're stuck with it, you're trapped. And I thought that too, but it really is not. Now, I'm not suggesting that people go out and just willy-nilly have ostomy surgery, but if you're failing all medications, you're failing all kinds of therapies, and you're miserable, you're in the bathroom 30 times a day like I was, and having rectal bleeding and all kinds of issues, at some point you might say to yourself, you know what, it's time to do that. And I promise you, it's not as bad as you might think. I remember telling the doctor, if I have to have this surgery, it's going to be the second worst thing for me than dying. Dying will be the worst thing that could happen. Having a bag is the second worst thing, and I was wrong. The second worst thing was living a life with debilitating ulcerative colitis.
Yeah, I hear you. I can say for myself that at times I know the disease is running me as opposed to me managing the disease.
And to be honest with you, I don't think I would have made the decision for surgery unless I had what I had, which was the high grade display on the verge of colon cancer. And that pretty much made the decision for me. But I will say, if I had known what life would be like now, I would have had that surgery probably about 6 years before I did. I would have voluntarily had that surgery.
Yeah, wow. That says a lot. And you're glad that you did it. Your life has changed for the better.
It has. It really has. I mean, like you said, I'm not chained to a bathroom. I can drive, 2 hours, 3 hours in a car.
Yeah, that's huge.
I can say right now, if I had colitis still to this day, I would not have been able to broadcast like this throughout the day. No way.
I know exactly what you mean. I'm so grateful that I'm in remission because I couldn't be standing here all these hours, literally not even sitting down once. So thank you, God, and thank you. Yes, and my family is returning, and so is our expert correspondent, Debbie Wilson. Debbie, tell us what you're dancing about.
Dancing to old-time rock and roll.
Yes.
Music just soothes my soul.
How was the tour of the locker room?
Long line, but it was beautiful.
That's where Justin is. He's
I
there
know,
now.
we saw him in there.
Oh, you saw Justin in there. Fabulous.
Yes, it was fabulous.
So let's go over to the woman also known as the Eagle.
Eagle.
The Eagle, Joyce Kerbeck. Hello, Mother. How was the locker room?
Oh, the locker room was stinky smelling.
Is that true, Justin?
Oh, no, it's not bad. I'm thinking why this October be worse.
That was funny.
That was good. So, Justin, over to you. We're going to start packing up here.
All right, cool. Here we are. We're gonna take it from here as we pack up, and it's unbelievable that we're packing up. It's already 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but time flies. But we're almost at the Lombardi Trophy.
Yeah, Justin, we'll stay with you as you get to the trophy. I think that the audience would really like to see that.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. And like I said, for those of you who are watching from on the other side of the pond, you might not realize how important football is in the United States, but it's huge. I mean, again, I know they call baseball America's pastime, but I think right now football has surpassed it. The Super Bowl is another Christmas or another Thanksgiving or another New Year's Day where people gather together and have dinner together and watch the game together. And it's exciting even when it's not your team, but when it is your team, oh my goodness, it's just so incredible. And in 2018, we got to experience that. That was pretty fun. And you think about all the players that you grew up watching, like Ron Jaworski and Mike Quick and Reggie White and people like that, guys who never had a chance to win a Super Bowl. And what the Eagles have done is they've made this a family. And players from all throughout their history were a part of that parade in 2018. And I know it gets confusing because it was the 2017 season, but the Super Bowl is played in February, so that's 2018. It just changed the year. But in any event, those players from all those olden days got to be a part of the parade, or at least a few of them. So it's a family here in Philadelphia. It's not just a football team. And I think more than a lot of other cities, the Philadelphia teams do a really good job of making this a home for the people who play here. I know as a hockey fan, the Flyers, most of the players who play for the Flyers for any extensive period of time wind up moving to the Philadelphia area in usually the suburbs of South Jersey, also Southwest Philadelphia area, Media, Delaware County, and Chester County, Montgomery County. So they get to live in this area and they make their businesses here and their homes here. They raise their kids here. So it's a real family. And we're talking about families. Family's getting the picture taken right now with the Lombardi Trophy. And I and my family are about to get a picture taken with the Lombardi Trophy. Just a cool thing. And then we're going to come out the tunnel where it's not a pretty sunny. That's an exciting thing. It's exciting to watch. And we're getting ready to go in there. Jason Kelsey's locker room is here. Star Center for the Eagles. And here we go. We're about to see. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. We will be going to see the Lombardi Trophy in about a second or two.
Hey, Justin.
Yes.
Justin, I'm coming down onto the field. I want to look for the sign. I don't know if I have to switch Wi-Fi's when I get down there or not. Is there a different Wi-Fi from where you are?
I'm using the
Free Eagles Wi-Fi?
I'm using data. I didn't flip over to it. I didn't know if from.
I'm coming down.
Pictures. All right, here we go.
Let me take a picture. Alex got it. Oh, she did? Okay.
We're just taking a look to see the picture here.
And then I hit share. Thank you.
Thanks so much. All right. Jacalyn, yes, you're cutting out a little bit, so I think the Wi-Fi might be.
I just switched over.
All right. Well, let me switch. I can do it as well.
Well, it's all flooded here. Oof. Okay, I'm down on the field now. All right, so I'm walking around the field and I'm looking for my sign. You know, it's interesting, Justin. It feels very weird under your shoes. What is this that I'm walking on?
Yeah, it's like a plastic covering for the field. I think they were concerned about it being wet, and they didn't want everybody trampling the field while it was wet. So they put some plastic covering over top of it. Little disappointing. Would have been nice to step on the actual grass, but that's all right. And Dr. Jacalyn, we lost her, so I'll take it from here. And I don't want to be too loud because they're doing a little tour here in the tunnel. And we're going to walk through the tunnel. They're playing music. They play the music as the team comes out of the tunnel. And we're doing that right now. We're coming through the tunnel as the players would. They're all dressed in their riot gear and their battle fatigues, and they come out. And here we go, right through the tunnel. And here it is. And folks, it's loud in here. Look how cool this is. Look at that. Philadelphia Eagles. I'm just going to let the tunnel do the talking. Here we go. Heading out the tunnel. We're now, as if we're NFL players here. This is what they see. So cool. So cool. Something that most people don't get a chance to do. And thanks to USA Global TV, the Crohn's Colitis Foundation, we're getting a chance to do something that's so unique, so fun, and it's so exciting. All right, we lost Dr. Jacalyn, I think, but I'll carry on. And the sun is out. We'll take what we can get. So we're trying to...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your 5-minute warning until we do the basket raffle. 5 minutes from now. So, if you want some tickets, you place them online.
All right, so they're doing the raffle now, raising money still. And I gotta tell you, there's Dr. Jacalyn. I'm gonna find her. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I see her. I got her. Yeah.
There's no Wi-Fi down here.
We're on.
Hi. I was looking for.
The camera's hard to.
I was looking for.
Then I'll switch back to data. I think their Wi-Fi's too weak.
They don't have it here in the field.
Yeah, let me switch it back.
I guess the players aren't carrying phones.
I'm gonna turn off Wi-Fi completely.
Hey, you've done a great job today. Thank you so much. We're back. We're live, and I'm here on the field, which is interesting because there's no what's it called?
No turf, no grass.
There's no grass. There's no turf.
I'll show you that.
And it feels kind of weird under your feet.
Yeah, it's like a covering, I guess, with the rain and everything. If you have people walking all over it, probably would just trample the sod. They don't want to go through having to fix that. So.
What do you think this feels like when you walk on it?
It's kind of like almost like a springy kind of plastic, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know exactly.
Definitely plastic.
It's plastic, and it looks like it locks. It looks like it interlocks with each other.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Look at this. We've been streaming for almost 2.5 hours.
I know, isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it is amazing.
And to think about it, all over the world, right?
I
we're
know.
not just in Philly.
So cool. Because we had people who were commenting and they're from outside this country, which is amazing.
Exactly.
And it looks like it's starting to thin out, but I have to say it's a beautiful day.
Now it is.
It is.
We struggled early, but
we did.
Yeah.
You know, I think to myself, what it must be like to be a player, like running, like to catch the ball. Or I mean, it's so cool. It's look how big it is. It's so different than when you're on, when you're watching it.
It's vast. And can you imagine what it must sound like when all 67,000 people are screaming?
I was here in a box up there. It looks like all the way around.
Yep.
They have boxes.
Yeah.
And you could. They have the glass up or open or whatever.
Yeah.
And when they release the eagle and it flies across, I don't know if they still do it or not.
I think they do.
Flies across from. It's like
breathtaking.
Amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Now that behind us, is that where people ran out of today?
Well, that was the tunnel that we went in over here, and then over here is the tunnel where we ran out.
Okay, perfect. Well, I think it's amazing that we ended up here now because we're going to be signing off from the show.
Yeah.
So
perfect time and perfect place to do it.
Yeah, and Justin did a
So
great job today. Fabulous. Congratulations.
Thank you. You did too.
I really appreciate it.
Wasn't easy, right? I mean,
No.
we really had to work at it.
It's not. And I want to thank everybody at USA Global TV and Radio, our whole team. I want to thank Kathy Fulton and Debbie Wilson for driving all the way up from Virginia to be here. And anyone I missed?
No, just the folks at CCF, the amazing people there.
Thank you to all the employees at the Crohn's Colitis Foundation. A big thank you to Dawn Halsey and to Paul Geller and to Emily and to Lucille and to Caroline and the whole board. Everybody made such a difference today.
They're unbelievable people.
You really are. And for those of you who are recently diagnosed and you're afraid, it's going to be okay. You are not alone. You can join a support group. I run one every month. We meet the last Tuesday of the month, and you can connect with me on Facebook at Jacalyn Kerbeck, and I put out the information there. We also have a private Facebook group for the Crohn's Colitis Foundation, which I can't remember the name of it. But contact me, Jacalyn Kerbeck, on Facebook, and I'll give you the information.
Sounds good.
Justin, over to you to close it out.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody around the world, for being a part of this. Perfect timing, right? Give it out the raffles, but I want to just sign off real quick. I want to thank you all for your time. Don't forget us. Just because the day's over doesn't mean that we don't exist anymore. So we still need your support. We still need your prayers. We still need your money. Please continue to help us. Thank you so much, and hopefully we'll see you again down the road sometime soon.